You can get media attention no matter what kind of author you are. Hello, I'm Chris Well from DIY Author and Build Your Brand Academy. I worked more than 30 years in the media, and I help authors get their books in front of more people. And I'm here live on the DIY Author page on Facebook every Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern. Let me just double check that I am live, and there I am. Whether you're watching the replay or if you stumble across this live, go ahead and say hello in the comments. Tell me where you're watching from. Today, I'm going to share with you 9 reasons any author can get media attention. In today's publishing landscape, it's tougher than ever for authors to be discovered. There are so many books competing for those potential readers. And that's why free media attention is such an important part of boosting your visibility. Once you've set up your author website and you've updated your social media profiles, one of the most effective ways to rise above the noise is to convince an influencer in the media to put you in front of their audience. That puts your name and your book in front of far more potential readers than you could possibly reach yourself. And when you appear in the media, you can leverage their platform to build your platform. Now, unfortunately, too many authors assume they have no chance of getting attention from media outlets. Speaking as a 30-plus year media professional, I can tell you from personal experience that an author with the right mindset can pitch to the media and be taken seriously. It is true that a smart publicist can help you navigate that process more easily. But many authors simply can't afford a publicist. And for others, the problem is finding the right publicist, because not just anyone will do the job. So not having a publicist doesn't disqualify you from media coverage. You are as eligible as any author. And this is true no matter what you write about, no matter what your publication status is. So now I am going to share with you 9 reasons that any author can get media attention. First of all, media attention is free. Real publicity doesn't cost anything. When you're included in the regular editorial content, this includes an interview, a review, a feature story, that's free. If you pay for it, it becomes advertising, or it might be what we call an advertorial, which is advertising is packaged to resemble editorial, but that's still not publicity. Getting media attention is as simple as sending the right email to the right person at the right time and being scheduled for an interview, and that is free. Getting media attention is easier than you think. Over the past 30-plus years that I've been working in the media, I've been pitched by all sorts of people who wanted access to my audience. This includes folks at record labels, comedy clubs, film studios, sports franchises, and book publishers. The most successful pitches weren't necessarily those that were flashy. What makes me put someone in front of my audience is an interesting angle that my audience will care about. All that matters is whether your feature or segment will entertain, enlighten, or educate my audience. If that media pro believes that your topic can keep their audience engaged, watching, listening, reading, then you're in. You can get media attention yourself. Influencers are easy to find. In today's world, it's easier than ever to make connections. Through a simple Google search, you can find websites, email addresses, and social media accounts. Influencers are easy to contact. Once you know how to reach them, it's as simple as a cordial message and a click to send. Publicity materials are easy to make. If you have a word processing program and can save your documents as PDFs, you have nearly everything you need to create your media kit materials. With the right email to the right person at the right time, any independent author can get scheduled for an interview with the media. Interviews can be done by phone or online. With modern technology, you can be interviewed from and by anyone from pretty much anywhere in the world. Most interviews these days are conducted through email, over the phone, or online. If it's a text media outlet, that interviewer will probably email questions to you. Even when interviewers do want audio or video, it's usually because they want a transcript. In those cases, it doesn't matter as much how you're dressed or how you sound on the phone. These days, even audio and video interviews don't necessarily require you to go to the studio. In many cases, you can be interviewed while sitting at home. Of course, if you're on the mic or on camera, then you do want to take care of how you're dressed and how you sound. You don't have to be famous. Sure, celebrities have an edge over us mere mortals. But media producers care even more about engaging stories that will hold the attention of the audience. And that's why non-famous people show up in the media all the time. There are 7 criteria that a journalist looks for to decide whether something is newsworthy. You only need one of these. Those 7 are timeliness, relevance, impact or consequence, novelty or rarity, conflict, human interest, or celebrity. Notice that only one of them requires a celebrity. So, famous or not, the person is almost never the focus of the story. The focus is on a topic or an event. If you have an angle that will keep the interest of the audience, the media wants to know about it. Every type of author has a shot. You don't need to have a bestseller. Any kind of author with any kind of book is eligible for coverage from print, broadcast, and digital media. It's all in how you present yourself. The next time you're standing in the checkout line at the grocery store, take a look at the magazine rack. The cover lines, literally the lines on the cover of the magazine have one job: convince you to flip open the magazine, take a look at the article and read it. And they promise answers to secrets, gossip about someone's private life, and tips to be healthier, wealthier, or wise. The text almost never proclaims, here's a product that exists. They're always focused on ideas and topics and story angles that will make the audience turn the pages. Now, let's take a look at your book. No matter the primary topic in your book, there are likely to be a few different discussion starters in there. It's especially helpful if these discussions relate to finances, relationships, health, or issues of public interest. But what if your book's topic doesn't lend itself to an easy discussion starter? Then just dig a little deeper. There are discussion starters in there somewhere. You don't need a brand new book. You have a narrow window to call your book new, a few weeks at best. But you need to generate interest from potential readers all year round, right? That's why this point is so important. You are more than your book. You are an expert. You are a teacher. You are a philosopher. You are an authority in your category or your genre or your topic. As such, your pitch to the media should focus on what you can share with that audience as a leader in your category. When the pitch leads with the topic and not with the book, then it doesn't matter how old your book is. All that matters is whether the topic you're pitching is current. You don't need a book at all. If you're still working on your manuscript, that's not a problem. Don't make the mistake of waiting until you're published to start working on your author platform. Seth Godin said it this way, quote, "The best time to start promoting your book is 3 years before it comes out. 3 years to build a reputation, build a permission asset, build a blog, build a following, build credibility, and build the connections you'll need later," end quote. Build your author platform before you need it. You don't have to wait until you've published the book to begin reaching out to the media, especially since the focus of your media pitch shouldn't be the book itself, but on your area of expertise. The media is always hungry. Media creators are always working on whatever comes next, the next episode, the next issue, the next update. All of those need new content. The media always needs something new to share with listeners, viewers, readers. As such, they are always thinking about what else they need to keep pushing content down the lines for that next edition. They are continually making editorial plans into the future. This gives you a real opportunity. Well, several opportunities, actually. If you miss the train this time, there's always another one coming. And as long as they're in business, that editorial cycle never ends. When you make a case that you would fit into their editorial needs, the more likely you can get a spot on their schedule. If you're ready to leverage the power of the media to build your author platform, then I invite you to my free masterclass, 3 steps for any author to get into the media without spending $1 on advertising. Now, this is a recording of my popular webinar, and since it's a recording, you can watch it right away. Discover insider secrets to get free publicity even if your book isn't newsworthy. Here's what you're going to learn: how to get media decision makers interested in your book, how real authors have scored media coverage, what you can learn about self-promotion from Leonardo da Vinci, of all people. I'll also share the secret that will turn the media's no into a yes, and much more. I'm excited to share this free training with you. I'm posting the link. I posted the link in the comments below this video, so just click the link, and that's all I have for you today. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you again next Thursday.